I just watched the last episode of Snowdrop, and that's why my review can be a bit emotional and overcritical. First of all, this drama should have been named Teardrop instead of Snowdrop. The title of the drama Snowdrop is of a flower that symbolizes hope, and throughout this drama, I saw not even a glimmer of hope. We, viewers, just kept giving ourselves false hopes even though it was obvious there is no chance of a happy ending. I remember even before this drama started airing, most of us had this theory that Soo Ho would end up dying by the end. I had plans of making a video stating all the clues and hints that hint at his death, but I didn't make any such video or mention Soo Ho dying in any of my videos because I wanted him alive more than anything. I kept on wishing we'll get a miracle, and we'll get to see both the leads safe and sound. My hopes were completely shattered after I watched episode 15, and that's why I kept crying throughout episode 16, because everything was pointing at the fact that Soo Ho is about to die. I was trying to mentally prepare myself, but still watching him die in the end was so damn heartbreaking. It was extremely devastating watching the last minutes of these two. I don't think I can explain in words how hurt I am. It was such a painful death for Soo Ho. Also, looking at Yeong Ro crying and screaming and begging all the while was also so heartbreaking. I kept thinking in my head all the ways the director and writer could have saved him and given us a happy ending instead. Was it too much to ask for? They literally went through pain throughout the drama, and it ended with pain too. This is literally so unfair. I don't think I would be able to move on from this for a while. There are sad endings, I get it, but Snowdrop didn't only end sadly, but it was sad the whole time. Yeong Ro and Soo Ho barely had the chance to live and love. If only they were ordinary people. That was both of their wishes too. They both wished to live like ordinary people, date like ordinary people, and love like ordinary people. I won't stop crying about this. Man, this is so unfair. I could pretend to write essays on how meaningful the ending was and try to justify the ending because I love this drama. But sorry, I won't be able to do so. I am not happy because it wasn't a happy ending. It's simple as that. And I think I deserve to be sad freely and comment on how sad I am because the director and writer made it a sad ending and wanted us all to feel this way. It is what it is. Honestly, the ending scenes didn't help either. Yes, I love Han Na and Gong Mo couple. Yes, it was nice to see Bun Ok and Mrs. P working together and being happy, but sadly none of that excited me because the death of Soo Ho kept replaying in my head. Then Yeong Ro listening to the tape made me literally lose my mind. I had to pause the drama to gather my emotions and not wake up my roommates due to crying out loud. I am still processing all that happened in the last episode. Everything was revealed and sorted out in the last episode, and it just felt so rushed. I really don't see the need of bringing the twist of Choi Soo-ryun to be Soo Ho's mother. That was so unnecessary. It's not like Soo-ryun saved Soo Ho. She still ordered to kill him anyways. This all just added to the pain of Soo Ho. Talking about rushed ending, especially the time gap at the end where they show all the villains going to jail, was super weird. The fact that they all were jailed made me angrier for some reason. I kept thinking that if they were going to meet such a fate, why did they have to mercilessly kill Soo Ho like that? And it was super weird how they so quickly showed them all in jail. It just felt out of place because the entire drama, until the end, they were all in power, and then boom, they are in jail. Wow. Anyways, it felt out of place. The only thing that made me chuckle was Mrs. On crying while watching the TV in the end. That was actually hilarious. The death of Comrade Ju and Yoon Cheol literally gave me a headache. Those poor guys. All they wanted was to reunite with their families, have fried chicken and cup noodles, and they saved themselves throughout the drama, just to die in 5 seconds in the end. Mondong actually turned out to be the North spy. I don't feel bad for him at all. Yes, in the end, he doesn't kill Soo Ho because he wants to save Yeong Ro, but the way he killed the other spies, it was just so heartbreaking. So, I am sorry, but I can't forgive him. It was fascinating how the whole drama started and ended in the dorm. Also, how the attic was so important for these two lovers. When the drama started, I didn't think the dorm will be that important, but the whole drama was about the dorm. Ironically, Snowdrop was first about to be named Haesoo University Dorm. The only thing I can say I love about the ending is the significance of the attic room and how Soo Ho passed away there. Maybe Soo Ho passing away someplace else wouldn't have been that impactful. Now I would like to talk about the epilogue at the end where Soo Ho is singing in the cafe, and Yeong Ro is hearing him sing and looking at him with eyes full of love. Sorry, but like a clown, I would like to believe that's how they actually ended. Maybe in an alternative universe or whatever. But Soo Ho never died and he survived. Soo Ho and Yeong Ro hopped on a magic paper plane and they flew far away from all the trouble and challenges between their love. Both Yeong Ro and Soo Ho get to live their ordinary lives, and they go to a cafe daily where Soo Ho sings songs. And then they walk the streets holding each other's hands, and then they hug and kiss each other on a quiet street before going back home together. The end. I just want to say, despite this sad ending, this drama gave us all so many memories. All those little funny moments and all the time we spent with these people trapped inside the dorm. It was a journey I would never forget. It's like we were trapped inside with them all. And with episode 16, we got out of the dorm too. Yes, throughout this video I was crying about the ending, but I really want to appreciate the writer, the director, the cast, the crew, and everyone else involved in the creation of Snowdrop for bringing to us such a heartbreakingly beautiful drama. I will forever miss it. And thank you to all of you, Snowdrop family. Thank you for joining me on this Snowdrop journey. So many of you joined me on this journey, and it was indeed very memorable and meaningful for me. Thank you for making Snowdrop more fun. I loved the community we built, how we all talked and shared our feelings. Each and every one of your comments and likes and appreciation meant so much. Thank you so much for everything. Take care of yourself all, and I hope to see you someday again with some other drama. Until then.
잘 가.